Welcome back, crime enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the gripping world of one of America's most notorious criminal syndicates, the Barker-Karpis gang. From their audacious bank robberies to their chilling kidnappings, this gang struck fear into the hearts of the nation during the tumultuous era of the Great Depression. Join us as we unravel the origins, explore their infamous crimes, and uncover the dramatic downfall of the Barker-Karpis gang. Get ready for a thrilling journey into the dark side of American crime history. The Barker-Karpis gang emerged during the notorious era of American crime in the early 20th century. It was a period marked by the rise of organized criminal enterprises and infamous gangsters. The Prohibition era, spanning from 1920 to 1933, created a lucrative black market for alcohol, leading to the proliferation of criminal activities and the formation of numerous criminal syndicates. The Barker-Karpis gang, also known as the Barker gang, was one of the most notorious criminal organizations during the 1930s. Led by Barker and her son Fred, along with the ruthless Barker-Karpis, the gang carried out a string of daring bank robberies, kidnappings, and other violent crimes that captivated the nation and struck fear into the hearts of ordinary citizens. The Barker-Karpis gang left an indelible mark on American crime history. Their audacious exploits, cunning tactics, and notorious reputation elevated them to the ranks of legendary criminals. The gang's activities not only posed a significant challenge to law enforcement, but also captured the imagination of the public, making them a subject of fascination and fear during a time of economic turmoil and social unrest. By examining the early lives and criminal backgrounds of the gang members, exploring the circumstances that led to their formation, and analyzing their notable crimes, our story seeks to provide a comprehensive understanding of the Barker-Karpis gang's impact on American crime history. Barker, born as Arizona Donnie Clark on October 8, 1873 in Ash Grove, Missouri, played a pivotal role in the formation and activities of the gang. She had a checkered past with involvement in various criminal activities, including robbery and prostitution. Her son Fred, born on December 12, 1902 in Aurora, Missouri, also had a criminal history and became a key member of the gang. Barker-Karpis, born on August 10, 1907 in Montreal, Canada, joined the gang later and became one of the most notorious gangsters of the era. The Great Depression of the 1930s had a profound impact on the socio-economic landscape of the United States. The economic hardships faced by many Americans, coupled with the repeal of Prohibition in 1933, forced numerous criminals to seek alternative avenues for profit. This environment of desperation and shifting criminal opportunities provided the impetus for the Barker-Karpis gang's formation. With Barker, Fred Barker, and Barker-Karpis as the core members, the gang expanded its ranks by recruiting other individuals who shared their criminal inclinations. The gang operated through a hierarchical structure, with Barker serving as the strategic mastermind, Fred Barker as the enforcer, and Karpis as the expert planner. The recruitment of loyal and skilled members was crucial to the gang's success in executing their criminal activities. In the early years, the Barker-Karpis gang focused primarily on bank robberies and kidnappings. They targeted banks in various states, including Minnesota, Iowa, and South Dakota, employing elaborate plans and firepower to carry out their heists. Notable crimes during this period include the robbery of the First National Bank in Brainerd, Minnesota in 1933, and the kidnapping of prominent street Paul banker Edward Bremer in 1934. The Barker-Karpis gang carried out a series of high-profile criminal activities that solidified their reputation as one of the most formidable criminal organizations of their time. They orchestrated daring bank robberies, including the First National Bank of Mason City, Iowa, in March 1934, where they successfully escaped with over $52,000. Another notable heist was the Security National Bank in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, in April 1934, where they secured approximately $49,000. The gang employed meticulous planning and utilized a range of tactics to execute their crimes. They often conducted extensive reconnaissance of their target locations, studying security measures and potential escape routes. The gang employed firearms, including automatic weapons, to intimidate both law enforcement and civilians during their robberies. They'd also resorted to kidnapping prominent individuals for ransom, exploiting their hostages as a means of acquiring large sums of money. The Barker-Karpis gang's criminal exploits garnered significant media attention, fueling public fascination with their activities. However, the media coverage often sensationalized their crimes, depicting them as ruthless, violent criminals. The gang's reputation for audacity and their ability to elude capture for extended periods contributed to the public's perception of them as elusive and dangerous outlaws. Law enforcement agencies faced significant challenges in their pursuit of the Barker-Karpis gang. The gang members frequently changed their hideouts, making it difficult for authorities to track them down. Moreover, the gang's effective use of firearms and their willingness to engage in shootouts created dangerous situations for law enforcement officers. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, under the leadership of J. Edgar Hoover, intensified their efforts to bring down the gang, employing new investigative techniques and forming alliances with local law enforcement agencies. As the Barker-Karpis gang continued their criminal activities, internal conflicts and tensions within the group began to emerge. Disagreements over strategy, division of spoils, and personal conflicts strained their cohesion and ultimately weakened the gang's effectiveness. Additionally, law enforcement pressure and the public's growing awareness of their crimes further hampered their operations. The turning point for the Barker-Karpis gang came on January 16, 1935, when a fire erupted in their hideout in Florida. During the ensuing shootout with the FBI, Fred Barker and Alvin Karpis managed to escape, but Barker was killed in the crossfire. This event marked the beginning of the end for the gang. The FBI relentlessly pursued the remaining gang members, leading to the capture of Alvin Karpis in New Orleans on May 1, 1936. Following his capture, Alvin Karpis faced trial and was sentenced to life imprisonment. Fred Barker, who had been on the run, was killed in a shootout with the FBI on January 16, 1935 in Ocklawaha, Florida. Other associates of the gang were also apprehended and faced varying sentences for their involvement in the criminal activities of the Barker-Karpis gang. The Barker-Karpis gang's reign of crime left an enduring impact on American crime history. Their audacious heists, violent tactics, and the subsequent efforts to bring them to justice contributed to the development of law enforcement strategies and the strengthening of federal investigative agencies, notably the FBI. The gang's story continues to captivate the public, serving as a reminder of the darker side of the American criminal landscape during the Great Depression era. In conclusion, the Barker-Karpis gang's criminal activities and eventual downfall shed light on an era marked by organized crime, law enforcement challenges, and the public's fascination with infamous criminals. By examining their notable crimes, tactics, public perception, and the events that led to their demise, we gain insights into their place in American crime history. The Barker-Karpis gang's legacy remains a compelling chapter in the annals of crime, leaving an indelible mark on the collective memory of the nation. Thank you for joining our journey today. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Until next time, and stay safe.